Alright guys, today we're doing kebabs. So I'm sure you're all familiar with it. If you have an air fryer, it's going to be a lot easier. First thing I want to talk about is, well, two things. Safety and storage. So with kebabs, there we go, get that on camera. These are really things you don't want to have next to your face. I can tell you a funny story about one time I almost took my eye out because my wife freaked out while we were watching a scary movie because the cat jumped in our lap and almost mishap. So, next thing is storage. Let me see if I can. I'm probably going to put it in a Ziploc bag if I have leftovers. So I'm going to measure it to be able to fit in there. So we're going to keep our mind on both those things. And I'm going to show you when I'm going to cut the tips off of here. So I've got this arranged in kind of a clockwise. It makes it a lot easier. It's easier to keep track of what you're doing and what the order is. So we start at 12 o'clock. That's going to be your bell pepper. Then you get your beef, your onion, chicken, tomato, and then start over. I'd recommend doing that. It makes it a lot easier to keep track of what you're doing. So gonna start bell pepper, steak, onion, chicken, and then we're gonna finish off with tomato. And then we're gonna start it over again. And I'm just gonna push it all down to the edge. All right, I'm gonna repeat that until we have a full one. And obviously that's gonna get kind of tedious. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause and I'll come back when we're ready to measure, cut, and put it in our air fryer. All right, see you in a second. All right, guys, and we're back. So I'm measuring up to the Ziploc bag, and it's just about a perfect fit. So I'm gonna take my scissors, and I'm gonna score it, and just snap it off. So it's gonna be very easy to store when we're done. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the air fryer. I'll show you when I'm ready, guys. I'm gonna get a few more, and then I will cut to that. But I don't want this video to be boring, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause, and I'll see you in a few seconds. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you my air fryer, and here we are. Hopefully, it's a good angle. All right, so I've got some aluminum foil on here to make it a little easier to clean up, and I've got them all trimmed to be the right length. Make sure I'm getting that on there. Sorry about that. Showing you a cabinet. Yeah, so there's my kebabs. I'm going to set that for about 20 minutes, but probably closer to 10 is when they're going to be done. But I'm going to keep an eye on them after 10 minutes. And there we go, guys, kebabs. So, got quite a few more videos coming. So, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the new one.